All right, we're gonna wait for a few people to get in here before I, take my due diligence and get it on and popping today. Um, I haven't done a tier list in a long while. I think the last time I did a tier list was like maybe a few months ago. Nah, maybe it was a few years ago actually. A few years ago, and I did it, and brutally honest, it was like they were bad tier lists. That these tier lists weren't even like remotely good. So I did them, they weren't any good, so I deleted them. But today though, we're gonna be doing shout out to the homie Micah, you feel me? Today I'm going to be doing this tier list right here. Shout out to the homie Pirate Legend, he made this tier list, and I'm going to just like show it off today on the channel. So let me just go ahead and get this into presentation mode, and we can get this show on the road. All right, so let's just share the screen really quickly, and let's get everything underway. All right, here we go. So we got a few things to cover. Now, this is a very long tier list. I don't know why he made it this long, but he did. So whatever. Um, All right, so the tiers we got are the strongest, Beyond Kaguya, upper six pass, God of Shinobi. It's supposed to be Shinobi. Hold on, let me just fix that real quick. God of Shinobi, Demigod, Beyond Sanin, Kage, and Biju. Now, in my eyes, I think that the Kage tier should be above like Beyond Sanin, because let's be real. In the terms of the Hidden Leaf Village, it was the Hokage, the Sannin, and everyone else. So I feel like this, like the Kage and the Biju, should be at least like above Sannin level. So we'll put Kage on above the Beyond Sannin level, and then we'll put Biju above Sannin level and like above Beyond Sannin. That it just makes a lot more sense to do it that way. Um, I also think God of Shinobi should be above the Kage as well, because Demigod would then be like, me, I obviously sold the Naruto verse. So Godspeed Force. So I think Demigod should definitely like be above God of Shinobi. So we're gonna put that above there too. So with that said, it makes things a lot better to argue for. And also I'm gonna add one last tier of strength here. Because it just doesn't make sense, because none of these characters like are Sani level until like Naruto reaches like Sage mode. So it just doesn't make sense to me. So we're gonna like do all the part one characters, and get that underway real quick. So we're gonna do add a row below, and we're gonna turn this to what's it called? We're gonna turn this to everything else. It's everything else. If you want a Sani level, you're getting put in a different place, So, and excuse me as my voice cracks, but puberty and all. All right, so we're gonna start off from like everything else. So Naruto as a kid, getting Naruto in episode 1. So enraged Naruto will be everything else. So everything else here we'll put just underway. All right, so here we go. All right. Okay, so put this back. Put all this down here. All right, here we go. So everything else should be fine. And when we get to, so we're just gonna like skip over the part 1 variants. We're gonna skip over all that because I don't believe any of them are Sani level. So we're gonna skip all of that and just move on to like to part 2. So beginning of Naruto, so like when Naruto pulls up for the first time to the Hidden Leaf Village, I think that this Naruto definitely has to be hold on, let me fix this really quickly, because Pirate, I'm gonna be real. There's a couple of things you got to fix about this tier list, man. Because like as of right now, you're putting part 1 characters, and like there's some part 1 characters that don't even touch Sani level right now. So we're gonna like add another one real quick just to even out the playing field. So return this to that one, and we'll put below Sani. Let's do that. Below Sani. Okay. There we go. So we have below Sanin right there, and let's get everything underway. So Naruto, when he pulls up to the first Hidden Leaf Village, is obviously going to be at below Sonic level. Obviously, he has 0 feats. We don't know what he's capable of. We don't know how strong he is. We just know that he's like, he's matured a little bit and he's come back in a different outfit. He's taller and he's older. That's all we really know. And he's been training for 2.5 years with Jiraiya. So that's all we know so far. We don't really know anything else other than that. Now when he goes like QB amp, like QB influence with Datara, he is still at. I'm gonna give him below Sanin, right? Because he's still below Sasuke, and Sasuke is below Orochimaru while fatigued. So obviously that would then enlist the fact of how he didn't be below Sanin level. So, one-tailed will then be at below Sanin. Two-tailed will be below Sanin. Three tails below Sanin, and then four tails is where we get to the Sanin level because we know for a fact that Jiraiya was able to literally put a target on like Jiraiya had a giant scar in place of where his thing should be. Pause. So like he had like a giant scar from Four Tails Naruto, so we're gonna give him Sanin level. Now, like base Naruto. I'm tripping right now. So we have Naruto with the Rasen Shuriken, and I think for a fact that Rasen Shuriken Naruto is at the level of Sanin or like beyond Sanin, in my opinion. Reason being for it is because of the fact of how I think that like it's like been explicitly stated that like Naruto has like his Rasengan is at the same power level with Minato's Rasengan, so obviously like that would put him at a high level of AP with the Rasen Shuriken. So we're giving Sanin level for that one. Base Naruto with base Naruto after his Sage Mode training would then be at Sanin level, and then Naruto with Sage Mode would be beyond Sanin level. Now, reason for this is because of the fact of how it's been said that in terms of Sage Mode itself, Naruto has become more powerful than Minato and Jiraiya. Now, that's been retconned with Minato because of the fact that we're not really with AP, but definitely with speed. But we know for a fact that he is stronger and faster than Jiraiya because he's able to overcome pain multiple times in their fight, and Jiraiya couldn't do that once. So we're gonna give him beyond Sanin level for that one. Now, this is where things start to get like a little bit rowdy here, but we're gonna give Naruto at beyond Sanin level. So Naruto with Four Tails influence and Biju like in pain, like in the pain arc, is definitely above Sage Mode Naruto, so he'd be above beyond Sanin. And then same thing here. And then the 8 Tails there. So actually, I think we'll put the 8 Tails at Biju level there because it is like Yuki's level of chakra, so we'll put him at Biju level for right there. Now it'd be stupid for me to like put down like version 3 or like version 2 Four Tails Naruto at Biju level because he's not that powerful yet. He can't even go toe to toe like with Sasuke. So that just doesn't make sense. Like, no, it makes 0 sense. So we're not going to give him that. But definitely we're going to give Naruto with Sage Mode. Definitely, actually, I feel like we should give Naruto with Sage Mode Biju level. We're gonna give him Biju level, right? Now, here's my reason for it. So then that means I have to put all these over, I have to put all these in Biju level as well because all of them supersede Naruto in terms of power. And then beyond Sani, we'll give that to the Four Tails in the Orochimaru fight. Well, do I want to do that? I don't know. We got time. We'll put him in Sani level for right now. So then we have Naruto with Sage Mode and Kurama influence combined. We don't really know. We don't have like a calculated power for how strong this Naruto is, but I think it's safe to say that he'd be above Sage Mode because of QB influence. So we'll put him over there with Biju level. So we'll put him on that. Now base Naruto in the War Arc, we'll give him the level of Kage. Reason for this is because of the fact of how he pulls off a lot of impressive feats, such as pretty much fighting the entire war by himself. He defeated a lot of villains that were detrimental to the Shinobi world. For example, he defeated Itachi, quote unquote. He was able to, do some things to Itachi, agreeable, while holding back. He was able to overcome and supersede the Raikage in power with body flicker. He's done a lot of stuff. Well, that's not base. That's not base. So we'll put that at Biju level, but we'll put it above the 8 Tails. Or do I want to do that? Let's do this. Let's put it at Biju level, but we'll put it at base for right there. Just to make things make a lot more sense. Now we got KCM1 Naruto in the beginning stages of the work. So unmastered KCM1. This is going in Kage. Now, reason being for this is what I said earlier. He's able to supersede a Kage in terms of speed. Tsunade didn't even try. Tsunade didn't even try to go up against Naruto. We knew how that outcome was going to be. So realistically, we already know that like Naruto is Kage level based off of the feats that we see. So we're gonna give him Kage level for that one for sure. Now we got Naruto with Sage Mode in the War Arc. So that's gonna be in terms of strength, we're gonna put that below KCM1. But if we're talking speed, then definitely gonna give that to KCM1 in terms of or the Sage Mode in terms of speed. So we're gonna have to give that. Then we got KCM2, which I will then put at Kage level still. I don't think he's reached God of Shinobi level yet, but I think he's definitely getting there. And then we have Unmastered KCM1 Naruto, which I will then give to, you guessed it, Kage level again. I don't think he's reached like, God of Shinobi level just yet, but at that time, he's still definitely like at the upper rank of Kage. Then we have base Naruto, like, pre getting his Biju like ripped from him. Or is this that? I think Pyre has his stuff messed up, but I think this is like KCM1 or KCM2 Naruto plus Sage Mode. So, or no, actually that's not the case. So what is this? What's this? I don't know what this is, but for sake of argument, we'll just put it right there. I don't know. For sake of argument, we'll just put it there. So then we have Naruto with sharing the chakra of everyone in the war. Now I'm gonna give this to put him in Kage level, but he's gonna be like below regular KCM2. Now, reason for this is because Naruto is pretty much stretched thin for chakra. Not really, but like you get the point. So I think it makes like a lot more sense to put him below his KCM2 variant, like when he has like full amounts of chakra. So we're gonna give that to that. Then we got Kurama Avatar with just regular Kurama Avatar. This is Naruto's most powerful form, so we'll put that right there. I think that that makes a lot more sense. I don't think he's reached God of Shinobi just yet. I don't think he's reached Hashirama's level just yet, but he's getting there. And this is where we get into the God of Shinobi. So we get into the God of Shinobi with KCM2 plus Sage Mode. The reason for this is he pretty much beat Jubito with Sasuke. Now, Jubito was pretty much able to annihilate Hashirama and the rest of the Hokage easily. He supersedes Madara in power. So yeah, he does a lot of things. He just wipes away Biju with like the slap of his hand. Like, yeah, he's getting God of Shinobi for that one. Then we have KCM2 Sage Mode Naruto with his Kurama Avatar. He would then be put in God of Shinobi as well because of what's been done there. So obviously give it that. Then we have Naruto when he's having a conversation with Hagoromo. Now this Naruto is very weak. He'd be like at the same level as this Naruto, probably below this Naruto, because he has the 9 tails extracted from him. When did he ever wipe the Jubi with his? Didn't say that. I said the Biju like themselves. Like he's able to wipe away just Biju by himself. He has the combined power of all the Biju, so he has the capabilities of like beating up every single Biju in sight. Like I don't think it's a stretch to say that. So I think it makes more sense because he has the 10 tails powers. So it makes a lot more sense for that to be the case. And this is controlled Jubito. So he's obviously more powerful than unstable Jubito. Makes sense. Then we have 6-pass Sage Mode Naruto without Kurama Avatar. This is at God of Shinobi. Actually, that doesn't make sense. We'll put him at Demigod right there. He has Demigod right there because of what he did. He's able to like kick away with he dab kicks a true secret orb. He's able to pretty much blitz moderate. So you don't get it? Okay, I'll explain it. Okay. Jubito has the power of the 10 tails. The 10 tails is comprised of Obito has the power of all 10 or like of all 9 Biju, and that's what makes him more powerful than all of them. He has that power combined with his own. So I think that's obviously gonna say volumes with that. Now then we got 6-pass Sage Mode Naruto with Kurama's out with like Kurama cloak. So that's obviously gonna be put at 6-pass. Then we have this, which was going to be put at 6-pass as well, which is like the regular like 6-pass Sage Mode Kurama Avatar. And then we have the 3-headed Ashura Path, Ashura Path, Ashura Path, 3-headed Kurama. So that's going to be at 6-pass as well. And then we have Naruto at the end of Shippuden. So Naruto at the end of Shippuden would then be put at 6-pass as well. I think his power has definitely superseded all of this. So I do agree with that standpoint of this. So I do agree with this so far. Then we have Naruto and based in the last, which I mean, granted, I mean, put him at 6 pass or like upper 6 pass. I think upper 6 pass is definitely stretching it. Or no. Oh, that's what he means by 6 pass. Okay, that's what he means. That's exact. Got you. Okay. So demigod would then put, I'd say this here, but upper 6 pass would be like, or like beyond Kaguya. Let's just get rid of the upper 6 pass thing. We don't need it. Like, it's just stupid. We can get rid of it. Doesn't matter. We don't really need it. Um, so then we have what was I looking for? Where's end of series Naruto? Well, if end of series Naruto was there, you see him. He's right there. I deleted the entire row by accident, so sorry about that, but it happened. What about Naruto with the same diseases? Okay, with the same diseases as Itachi? I don't know what you mean by that. Are you asking me like how strong he'd be? If that's what you're asking me, I think I can answer that question like fairly quickly. If you're asking me how strong Naruto would be, Naruto would pretty much get smacked up by everyone there because I don't think he has a good chakra control to the point where he's able to still use a lot of his power but still be holding back with reserves and like still be able to do all that stuff. Just doesn't make sense to me. So that's why I think like he wouldn't be weaker, but like he'd have like a hard time controlling his power per se. This is beyond Kaguya, obviously. I don't think any version of this is beyond Kaguya at all. I don't think so. I don't think like end of series Naruto is beyond Kaguya, in my opinion. I don't think it makes sense. So I'm not gonna go over on that because if Momoshiki were to come over instead of Kaguya, every character in Naruto would have been wiped out in 3 seconds. So I think it makes more sense to put, or not Momoshiki, Toneri, my bad, Toneri. If Toneri showed up and like fought Naruto, he probably would get like he probably wipe out everyone there. I haven't read that novel, so I wouldn't know. I haven't read that novel at all. I don't read Naruto novels, so I couldn't tell you. But base Naruto is like definitely like at 6 pass level already. I don't think he's beyond Kaguya just yet. He's getting there or not. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Why not? Then we got Hokage Naruto. Hokage Naruto is still beyond Kaguya. Um, so we're gonna give him that. He's still at the top of the mountain, top of the food chain. Sage Mode Naruto is obviously above base Naruto, duh. And then 6 pass Naruto would then be put at this, like Kaguya's level or beyond Kaguya's level. He's right there with Momoshiki, so I'll give him that. He isn't the strongest just yet because there is a form that supersedes that, so he isn't at the strongest just yet, but he'll get there. And then we have like the Biju thing. So then we have Baryon mode. Now Baryon mode is by far the strongest form ever introduced in Naruto, and that's why he holds the top spot for being the strongest character in the series for sure. So that's why I give Naruto that. Baryon mode Naruto is for sure the strongest character if we're talking in terms of like fighting capabilities and what we've seen. Code is like said it to be stronger than Ishiki, so we know all that stuff. But like I think Code isn't in this list. So for what it is right now, we're gonna give him like the strongest. It just makes the most sense. Now on to what happens after Baryon mode. So this is like Naruto directly after losing all of this. So everything here, he gets put right back to like I believe I give him like demigod levels of power like in base after losing Kurama, and then with Sage mode he get like 6 pass. I don't know because the loss of chakra is just like so dramatic and so huge. Like I think he just like either he'd be at 6 pass or he'd be like way below he'd be way below everyone here. He'd still be beyond Kaguya, but he'd be beyond everyone there. Do I believe in death in the author? Or death of the author? Yes, I do believe in death of the author. If you're an author and you make like a series and like your words contradict what you already wrote, then yeah, death in the author would then come to play. So or death of the author. I do believe in that. Yes, for sure. All right, so now we're gonna move on to Sasa Susuke. You feel me? Uh, so put everything else into everything else. You know how this goes. Has nothing to offer here. I don't really care about this, so we're gonna put everything here. Just at this whole thing there. I'll add all of this in this thing as well, just to ignore all of it. As a matter of fact, I'll put everything in here that like doesn't matter, and I'll just delete the entire row and get rid of all the pictures. All right. Da, 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 da. All right, here we go. And then we can delete the entire row off of that. Oh, I forgot Sakura. Useless is still here. Damn it. All right, it's whatever. It's fine. Wouldn't Sasuke be stronger than Naruto thanks to EMS? Not really. No. No. I don't believe that. I don't believe so. No. Because Sage Mode Naruto in like Shippuden compared to Sage Mode Naruto in Boruto, I think he gets like way different amps of power compared to like in like Shippuden and Sage Mode. So I think like it's kind of like a back and forth thing between the two. Now obviously we know that Sasuke when he first pulls up and beats up everyone here, I guarantee that he'd be put at below Sannin, but he'd still be more powerful than every variation we see here. So agreeable, and it's been stated that he is stronger. Actually no, he'd be at Sannin level. Actually, he'd be at Sannin level, or beyond it. Nah, probably like at Sannin level, he'd be like right around there. Reason being for that is because like he's literally stated to be like he's stated to be like stronger than Four Tails Naruto, and Four Tails Naruto is given the pause to Orochimaru. You do the math there. I don't know, but he's still stronger than Naruto and Four Tails, and Naruto and Four Tails is Sannin level, so we'll give him that. So that's where he'll be. Now, Sharingan Sasuke at the beginning stages of like Naruto Shippuden would then be above that's like base Sasuke, but then at the same time, doesn't Naruto have the other tail beasts inside? That's a good question. I don't really know. I don't dig deep into Boruto, but I think he might. I think he does. I think he still does. All right, so then we got partial curse mark or like curse mark version 1 Sasuke. I'm giving this to Sannin level, and then version 2 Sasuke is Sannin level as well. He still would lose to Orochimaru like regardless, so it doesn't really matter to what I'm saying here. Like he still be like weaker than Orochimaru anyway. Then we got Sasuke after his fight with Deidara, so this would be like after Heavy, his fight with Itachi. This will put him above Sannin level. I think this is where like he starts to break away from Orochimaru's foothold, and I think he starts to get way stronger than Orochimaru than he ever could. Because let's be honest, even though Itachi was holding back his power, right? We cannot say that he was fully holding back in general. We can't say that because then we'd be telling a lie. Itachi knew he had to fight with some amount of strength, like with not with huge amounts, like not at full power, right? Because he doesn't use the MS until later on. But I think that he was fighting at full strength with like his 3 Tomoe. So I think for sure that Sasuke is able to counteract that and fight against him. So for sure he'd be above Sannin level at that point in time. I do agree with that so far. Then we have partial like version 1 curse mark Sasuke. Obviously that's above Sannin level, but at the same time above just Sharingan Sasuke in his fight with Itachi. And then we have curse mark 2 Sasuke, who I believe would then still be at this level. I'm gonna be honest, no version up here is losing to any versions down here. I promise that. Nope, nobody who's at Biju level is losing to anyone who's beyond Sannin. I'm telling you that right now. This Sasuke is not beating this Naruto. He's for sure not beating any of these Narutos for sure. Oh, wrong thing. My bad. Okay. All right. So yeah, he's for sure not beating any of these Narutos, like for sure. So he definitely like be right around Sannin level. Then at this point we have this version of Sasuke. Now this version of Sasuke, Taka Sasuke, will have to be below. I think he'd be below curse mark version 2 Sasuke, and my reasons for it is this. It's been confirmed by Suigetsu and Jugo that Sasuke has not healed from his injuries that he sustained in his fight with Itachi. So he's still fatigued, he's still weakened, but he still has the MS amp to cover his back in case he ever needs help. He doesn't have the curse mark anymore, but I do believe that like curse mark version 2 Sasuke is stronger than MS Sasuke when he fights B. Because he doesn't have that good amount of showing. So I can't really give him that much. But Chidori amp Sasuke, we'll give that to him. He's still going to be below curse mark version 2 Sasuke. That's my opinion. MS or no. So then, yeah, they'd be below this version. Then they'd be below these. And then MS would then be like right below KC or like right below curse mark version 2. So that's what I'd do with that. Now on to MS in the actual like MS in the 5 Kage Summit, he is now reaching the ranks of Biju level. And in my opinion, I think that he is still weaker than Sage Mode Naruto. Now, here is the reasoning for that. It's a little bit of a reach, but it's a statement by Zetsu that Naruto is stronger than Sasuke. Now there is contention to that statement. First and foremost, the fact that how Zetsu was not there for that fight, but even then, it makes more sense because Zetsu literally like calls out the fight for what it was. Naruto barely got help in that fight, and really he was fighting that fight dolo. So, to be honest, I give it that. I say it is what it is. Then we have like rage induced, like the first rage amp he receives when he fights Gaara. This Sasuke will be above Sage Mode Naruto. So he'd be in the ranks of Kage, right? But he'd still be below KCM1 Naruto for sure. I think KCM1 Naruto destroys MS Sasuke, regardless of the amps he receives. I still think that he still would annihilate, in my opinion. That's just my eyes only. Then in his like, or hold on, is this like 3-tone-way Sharingan Sasuke? So then he'd be like above this Sasuke. And then this is MS Sasuke when he fights the Raikage. So we'll put him right there at Biju level. And then when he pulls out the MS, again, like he gets his first amp against the Raikage or against Gaara. Let me correct myself. Against Gaara, he ends up being right there, right smack dab in the middle, right there. So then we get Danzo fight Sasuke with Susanoo armor, and at the same time, as much as I want to give Naruto the benefit of the doubt, he has very little to offer when it comes to Susanoo. But if it's skeletal, Naruto wipes it out with one Rasen Shuriken, if I'm being honest. So we're gonna give that, right? So then we move on to armored half body Susanoo Sasuke. This is above KCM1 Naruto easily. For sure. And then blind Sasuke, you get put right back down. You have no powers. You're irrelevant. You'll get put somewhere here. I don't know. You'll get somewhere beyond Sani, but you still can't do anything to anyone else here. Moving on to like, is this like Itachi? Is this Itachi? Why is Itachi just randomly here? Is this Sasuke or is this Itachi? I don't know where this came from. I'm not fluent in Naruto like that, but for sake of argument, we'll say like it's above this. For sake of argument, we'll just do that. I don't really know. But then we have EMS Awakening Sasuke. Now, this is where I start to draw the line a little bit. So EMS Awakening Sasuke would be tied like right up. He'd be like right below KCM2. That's 3-tone Sasuke in the war. Okay, gotcha. So in the war, 3-tone Sasuke, we don't really see much from him. So I can't really do anything for that. I don't know. We don't really see much from him, so I think it's hard to like make a guess as to how strong he'd be. Damn, I'm gonna be here for a long while. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I'm gonna be here for a long while. Oh my Lord. Do you see the amount of characters that are here? I'm gonna be here all day ranking these characters, but I'm doing it for the homie, so it's worth it. We got EMS Sasuke after his fight with Kabuto, I believe. If this is the case, correct me if I'm wrong. Pirate, you're in the chat right now. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that Sasuke like? Is this Sasuke like after his Kabuto fight or before it? Just want to make sure I know what I'm talking about here before I say anything wrong. Is like Sasuke before his fight with Kabuto or after it? I'm referring to this one right here. I would assume this is like Sasuke when he's training. Like this is the scene where like he's training against like all the Oh, okay, so we can just like drag him down all the way to the bottom. Who cares? He's all the way at the bottom then. That's cool. All right, so now we're on to base Sasuke in the war. When he's being encoded by Kuruma's chakra, give or take. I will say give him like borderline EM, like give him like borderline KCM2 Naruto level. Give him borderline that. Like, just give him that. It's whatever. It's fine. Then we have full body Susanoo Sasuke. This is going to be above this Naruto, I'd say. And then we have this Sasuke with Jugo Senjutsu energy. We'll put that right. I don't know. Do I want to like put this above this Naruto? I'm thinking. We'll put it right there for now. But if I want to like tweak some changes and give some changes, I'll switch it up. Then what Sasuke is this? This is when Sasuke first awakens his Rinnegan. When he first gets it from Hagoromo Otsutsuki. This is easily on par with everyone else here. Sorry to say it, but it's true. He is right here with everyone else. Or he's right here. He's right here, right here. He's right here with like Naruto in base. So we'll give him that. By the way, this list is still goated, so I'm not even mad at Pirate for making this thing gigantic, but whatever. Then we have Sasuke with his full body armor on, and I'll put that in base right there. Then it's Sasuke with it's like Sasuke, but like he has like the energy of like all the Biju or something like that. That's Sasuke from the Madara Kaguya fight. The other one's from the Final Valley. Okay, this is with Madara and Kaguya. This is from the Final Valley. All right, so then I think the list should be like the same around here. Yeah, so this should be like around here. Definitely agree here. This should be like, yeah, it's just fine. I'm fine with this. Now my reason for this being fine is because of the fact of how Naruto was fighting Sasuke and was pretty much showing some even feats while still holding back against him. So it's kind of like illustrates that Naruto has like been stronger than Sasuke since they got their 6-pass abilities. So for sure, giving that to Naruto, but obviously they're in the 6-pass level. Duh. This is right there with Naruto's Kurama avatar. So you have to give that as well. And this is right above. I don't know. It's hard to give because if Naruto was attacking with full power, I think this would have gotten wiped out in that one blast that they did together. I don't know. Pirate, what you should have done is like take out all the part 1 characters and like should have made like a part 1 separate list. Like should have made like a list separate for part 1 characters and like the other version for part 2. It would have made things way more clear and it would have made things better. But this list is still goated anyway, so I'm still giving you your props for that one. Why is there weaker versions of Sakura in my sight? Like, oh my god. Okay, so then we have Naruto, like Sasuke during the last, and I think he's on an equal footing with Naruto. It doesn't matter where I place him, he still be like above like, relative to base Naruto. So that's for sure. Or no. He'd be like, since he always has his Rinnegan active, but like at the same time, like he can pick and choose when he wants to like take chakra from it. So we'll say this. That's fair. Now I believe this is Pirate. Tell me where this is from. If this is like from like some Gaiden thing or like some background story type thing. Oh yeah, I'm definitely like as soon as I get to like Minato, I'm stopping. Or nah, when I get done with Obito, I'm gonna end the stream. Okay, yeah. All right, so that makes sense. So then we'll put that above the last. We'll put that above all versions. He's not stronger than Hokage Naruto, but like he's right there with him. Do what you will with this. I don't really care. I didn't watch that, so I didn't watch that from Shinden, so I couldn't tell you. Base Naruto or base Sasuke with Rinnegan. I think he's stated to have an equal footing with Naruto in the data books, so for sure giving that to the equal footing right there. Then we have Naruto. So this is going to be on par with Naruto in 6-pass mode. And then we have We'll do this. We'll do that there, and then we'll have this on par with 6-pass mode for sure. Then we have the giant Susanoo armor thing, and that's on par with this Kurama right there, this Kurama avatar right there, which is fine with that. I'm fine with that totally. And then this is like Jigen Ishiki type levels right here. So this is like Jigen Ishiki fight around there. And we're gonna put that right above everything here. So what I mean by putting him above everyone here, right? He's still on an equal footing with Naruto. But at the same time, you get the point, right? Now, in my eyes, I think that stabbed out Rinnegan, EMS, EMS Sasuke, but still has no Rinnegan, is gonna be right here with what's in it? Gonna be right here with the boy Naruto, right? And now we're done with the Sasuke section, and then we're gonna get to the Naruto combined stuff. So this is gonna be above. I put this above this combined thing. I put this above Perfect Susanoo, I believe. What? No, this is when they fight. This is when they fight Obito, I think. Right? Is this when they fight Obito? Yeah, because the only two times they combine their strengths together is when they fight Obito, and the other time is when they fight Momoshiki. So I'm assuming this is Obito fight Susanoo Clad Nine Tails. I believe, could be wrong, but that's what I think so far. So we're gonna put this right here, and then this is gonna be above this right there. So obviously, yeah, gotcha. So that makes sense. Now, Kid Kakashi, don't care for it. I don't really care about it. So we're gonna move on to all that. Now moving on to Anbu Kakashi. We'll put that at he's definitely I don't think he's stronger than any version of Naruto at this point. At this point in the Anbu, I think Naruto surpasses him in terms of power, which I could be wrong, but that's just my thought process at least. So then we see this is part 1 Kakashi. Now, part 1 Kakashi is, I don't believe at least, which once again, you can quote me if I'm wrong, but I don't believe that part 1 Kakashi comes close to part 2 Naruto in the slightest. I don't believe it, pun intended, but like I said, that one's up for debate, for contention. I do think he is still below signing level at that point. Now, this is part 2 Kakashi, but this is before the war arc. So this isn't war arc Kakashi at this point. This is Kakuzu fight. This is Hidan, Kakuzu around there, Deidara type levels of Kakashi. And this version of Kakashi was shivering in his boots when he saw Naruto go into version 2, go into version 1 two-tail state. So this leads me to believe that this version of Kakashi has to be weaker than Three Tails Naruto, right? So that's just my thoughts, right? Because we see Kakashi literally crying, not crying, but he's in his feelings, he's scared doodle-less, So I'll give him that. Will Kakashi's MS protect him from Itachi's Genjutsu? Yes. Well, has it? So only an MS can protect an MS. So Kaguya versus Pain. Who do you think? Pain is stronger. I'm not even going to answer that question. Pain is strong. Well, I did, but Pain's stronger. I'm not going to give that any more detail. Pain's stronger. What Kakashi's MS protect him from Itachi's Genjutsu? It depends. Because Kakashi has one regular eye and one Mangekyo Sharingan. So that's an iffy question to ask. I don't know. It's somewhere within the boundaries, but it's on the cusp. I don't know. Hard to explain, but it's a weird thing. It's a weird thing there. So from the words of Pyro Legend himself, he says that the next ones are Pain Arc and 5 Summit. So this is Pain Arc right here. 5 Kage Summit starts right here, or no, 5 Kage Summit right here. This is War Arc, and then I'm assuming this is DMS, and this is DMS Susanoo. Okay, cool. So base Pain Arc, I'm gonna give that above all of these. Put him right there below Sage Mode Naruto and MS Sasuke, or 3 Tomoe Sasuke when he fights what's the name? So You think Kakuzu's stronger than Pain? I'm gonna have to make a video on that now. Oh Lord. Damn, Noodles, what you done did to the babies, man? Come on, you can't be doing this. You can't be misinforming people like this, man. Look at the drama. Look at the damage that Noodles done caused to the kids, man. Trauma for life. You can get the point with what I'm doing here. For Okage, Kakashi is the first, and then the second one's from the last. Gotcha. So this is Hokage Kakashi, and this is from the last. Gotcha. Okay, for sure. Not a problem. Cool. So then this is like base 5 Kage Summit around there. Hard to scale. Definitely think he's above like Pain Arc though, for sure. And then we get to War Arc. War Arc is a bit different because War Arc, I believe, is above everything here and is landing right below here. Nah, we'll say like right above this. Because we see that when Sasuke like attempts to use his Indra's arrow against Kakashi, he absorbs it with Kamui, but it takes a lot out of him. And that's just Sasuke while barely trying. Like, that's like Sasuke with like heavy fatigue. So just imagine if Sasuke was at full power and he fired that Indra's arrow. Kakashi would have died. So that I think for sure he's at Kage level at this point, but is definitely below Biju. Wait, what? Above, like he's at Kage level, but below like, half body armored Susanoo Sasuke, right? So for sure, he's right around there. Now, this is where things start to get a lot complicated. Now, there's heavy debates within the community as to who's stronger between the two, or between the trio of Naruto, Sasuke, and Kakashi with their 6-pass abilities. But for sake of argument, not even for sake of argument, I'm gonna be real. Let's be honest. If it wasn't for the Final Valley encounters, I'd put this Kakashi above these two, like right then and there. I would have easily done it, right? But because of the Final Valley, and because of the fact that how Naruto and Sasuke did get stronger, I have to put Kakashi below those two. Sorry to say it, but it's true. I was happy Kakashi got his moment, but not going to happen right now. Now, same thing happens here. He is still right there at the cusp of like Sasuke's power, but at the same time, he is still like below Naruto and Sasuke. And then we get like to the last. I think he's stronger. Probably like put him right around like base Naruto. And then Hokage Kakashi. I think Hokage Kakashi. Yeah, so then nah. For sake of argument. Wait, pause. Absolutely not. I don't think Kakashi could do anything to Kaguya in base. So what am I talking about? I think this brings Kakashi like right below here. Because it's said that like Kakashi in his last and Hokage versions, like they're stated to be like right around the same power. So he's brought down significantly because of him losing his Sharingans. So he's putting that right there. Now we're on to Useless. I mean Sakura, my bad. So here we go with the Sasori fight Useless. Oh no, my bad. Sasori fights Sakura, but even then I still messed up. Beginning of part 2, Sakura, we know where she's going. Come on now, let's be real. She is going right here with the other trash. Let's be honest. The same thing is happening for every other version of Sakura because I think Sakura is a shit character in general. But Sasori fight, for the benefit of the doubt, let's just say he's below, like she's at Sani level. Let's just say that for the sake of argument. Let's do that. Then we have War Arc Sakura, who is definitely said to be like at the same level of KCM2 and EMS Sasuke in terms of power. So that puts her right below these, right in the middle, right smack dab. Then we got this version of Sakura who has no feats, but at the same time would still be stronger than this version of Sakura. And I believe that this version of Sakura would pretty much surpass everything here. So we're going to give this version of Sakura a run for money with that. Whatever. I don't care. Now, Sakura in the last, once again, has no feats, but at the same time, it's hard to, because she's like 19 at this point in time. So, like, I don't know what to do here. Let's put her like at base Naruto level. Who cares, man? I couldn't be bothered to care. And then Sakura and Boruto is said to be at the same power level of Naruto and Sasuke, even though I don't know why she doesn't fight. But obviously, to do with that. So give her the benefit of the doubt. Now on to Madara. Nissan. I was gonna make a joke about Madara and like car company names, but I forgot like a company that starts with like the letter M. So is there a car company that starts with the letter M? I haven't seen it. Thinking McLaren, but like doesn't sound right. So you get the point. You catch my drift, So let's keep it real. Kid Madara ain't doing nothing to anybody on this list. Neither is Teenage Madara. Neither is Sharingan Teenage Madara. And this is where things start to change up a little bit. So already off gate, Madara with EM or with MS just in general would be put right above everybody here. Let's be honest, right? Or this is EMS. If it's EMS getting put above everybody here, because we see what happens when he pulls up with the EMS in the first place. He's said to be weaker than his Edo, or stronger than his Edo state. So obviously this puts him above everybody here, literally. Everyone in Kage level, you're getting smacked on. I'm just saying. So for sake of it, we're putting you here, right? God of Shinobi level, you're right there, right? Oh, Mercedes. You right. Mercedes Benz. You right. Kind of slipped my mind for a second. My bad. You feel me? Slipped my mind for a little bit. Bear with me though. It's okay. Come back from this. So then we got. I missed a few versions of Sakura here, but who cares? Okay. So then we got Susanoo. This is like partial Susanoo like Madara. This is above this version of Madara, no contest. Obviously, Susanoo is really stronger than your base self. No stuff. This is full body. I'm assuming the one that we see in this picture right here is half body. This is EMS Madara for sure. So we'll put you down at Kage level. My bad. My mistake. This is EMS Madara right here. I think this is Madara when like he deserts the village. So who cares? Then we got EMS Madara, who's at God of Shinobi level. There we go. All right. Now we got Madara in his fight with Hashirama, I believe this is. And this is going in God of Shinobi level as well. And then we got the Susanoo variants, and then that's going in God of Shinobi level. And the same thing with Susanoo Clad Nine Tails. That's going in here as well. Obviously. Jared, he's joking. He's joking about Kakashi versus Pain. He's joking about that part. Here is where we start to dive deep into the abyss of stuff, I guess. Can't believe I've been here for a full hour. All right, anyway, all right, so what I'm seeing here is MS Edo Madara, EMS Edo Madara, then Renegon Edo Madara, and then Edo Madara with like the combination of skeletal, but at the same time like it's armored, so humanoid type thing. So let's just go over this really quickly. Because of the giant Edo nerf that Madara receives, I am going to literally just give this to Kage level, right? However, though, it is stated in the data books that like Edo Madara and Edo Madara and White Mask Obito are like right around the same power levels. So for sake of argumentation, right? For sake of argument, I think for sure that he's above KCM1, but like he gets slaughtered by everyone here and up. That's what I think, at least. So that's me. That's what I think. Because Jubito is stronger than Edo Madara, obviously. And everything else in between. So sugar, spice, and everything nice. You get the point. It's like whatever. Then we got EMS Madara, obviously. put that above that. And then we have Renegon Madara, which I think is right here at KCM 2 levels. I don't know. Nah, we'll keep you there. And we'll put you down here with the homie. We're changing some things up. Just doesn't seem realistic when I look back at it, so we're not gonna do that. Then we got another Susanoo variant, and in my eyes, this Susanoo is going to pretty much annihilate everything here. Definitely going above, Madara like that with the Renegon, because that is Madara with Renegon, so get the point. Then oh my god, this is gonna be a scrap fight. So this is Madara with like thousands of wood clones that have Susanoo's themselves. And if you were to fight this, you'd lose. Just saying, you'd lose. Then we have the half body, but like giant version of like Susanoo that Madara has. And this is where I started to think that the power balance has to shift up a little bit. So this is where I started to think that like Madara can't be touched, but like he's still like he's above this version, like EMS Awakening. Then we have the giant version of the perfect Susanoo. Now, perfect Susanoo is where things start to get very, very interesting, because perfect Susanoo is literally above these two by a landslide. So we're putting that like right here at like unmastered KCM 1 level. Just because there's nothing that anyone else could do below here that would damage the perfect Susanoo. So I'm going to have to give it to that. But this is not me saying that like Sakura is at the same level as this. Obviously not. I'm not saying that at all. Then we have Madara, like when he gets like all of his stuff together, getting ready to die. Basically, this is like reanimation release. You can get put right there for all I care. Don't really care about it. You're going to get put right there. Then we have a reanimation released. This is like human Madara, alive Madara, back from the dead. He's still below Sakura in like the Kaguya fight. No stuff. I don't know why I put her here. She should be right here, I guess. Whatever. Whatever, I guess. Okay. So now here's where I start to here's where you see like the power balance between Madara and everyone else open up even wider. Because in this point, you see that like Madara has become pretty much the most powerful person on that battlefield after he comes back from death, So he becomes the most powerful version there. Now, here we go. Okay. We have Hashirama Cell, Madara. They're the same people, but like at the same time, like he has no eyes, but he still has like his Renegon powers, so he still has the power of the Renegon. So we're gonna put him right there, right? Or why am I still putting him here? Now he's above here. Now he's right here. He's above everything else here now. My bad. So he'd be put like right here. He'd be like in this range, like right here, in this range. Since he has the Renegon and all, he'd be put like way above here. So we'll give him that. He'd be put like at God of Shinobi level, but he'd be at the very top of the food chain. So we're gonna have to give him that. He's not at demigod level just yet. He has to like reach 10 tails first, and then he'll get there. But aside from that though, next we have scrolling all the way back down, we have Madara with Hashirama's chakra. So now he has he has Sage mode too. He's at God of Shinobi level, but he has not reached the pinnacle yet. So we're not gonna give him that. And then we move on to Sage mode Madara with Hashirama cells and also has one Renegon. He is now going to be put at God of Shinobi, but it's going to be like stronger than everyone else. Then we have Ten Tails Madara. Now, Ten Tails Madara is, in my opinion, going to be put in the demigod section, right? He's still not at Sakura's level yet. Well, not at Kaguya fight Sakura. You get the point. Not there. Then at the same time, we now starting to see Madara kind of like get stronger. Still not reaching that level of power yet, but at the same time, or no, he's stronger than these two now. Not stronger, but like he's like relative to them now. So like he'd be above this after getting another Sharingan or getting another Rinnegan. So he'd be above them, but he'd still be at demigod level. And then for Madara's double Rinnegan state, he would then be, well, what is this again? Double Rinnegan. I don't know what this is. We're just gonna scrap that. Double Rinnegan. We'll be putting him at 6 pass level. What? Well, do I want to do that? Nah. I don't want to do all that. Then we get Rene Sharingan Madara, who is easily above these guys, no problem. We're putting this guy at 6 pass level right off gate. He's at 6 pass level already. And then we have Madara at death. So give or or like infinite Tsukuyomi Madara, but like death Madara, whatever. Put you here. And yeah, with that being said, this has been me ranking this is like part 1 of me ranking not all of them, but like part 1 of me ranking like the main characters of Naruto. You feel me? So in terms of power and strength, I'm not doing Deidara and Hidan and all that stuff. I'm not doing the Akatsuki. The only Akatsuki I may do is Obito, Pain, and Itachi. Because Deidara, Sasori, and Hidan, they're just like wastes of spots. I don't feel like there's the purpose of doing it, so I'm going to skip over them. For other people I'm going to skip, though, I'm going to be skipping over the unnamed, like this guy right here. These people, I'm skipping over the Jinchuriki, all that stuff. It's just not really relevant. It makes no sense, so I'm not going to do it. But oh yeah, I'm going to be ranking Kisame too. So yeah, Kisame's getting ranked and all that stuff. And yeah. But yeah, hope you guys have been enjoying the stream. I've been seeing a lot of you guys be active in the chat. I really do like that. If you going to be getting like my donation starting up soon. So you guys can, I'll do Kakuzu for you guys right now. I'll do Kakuzu for you guys like right now. Just to show you guys where pain is, right? Kakuzu, right? In terms of base, like just base Kakuzu, right? So I gotta find him first. Base Kakuzu is below this version of Naruto, right? But still above Sakura. This version of Naruto, right? Or this version of Kakuzu right here is still below Rasen Shuriken. And then this level of Kakuzu right here would be right above it. Like right, still below there. Like he's still below Rasen Shuriken because he lost to it. And we've seen the fact of how the like people have been able to tank the Rasen Shuriken, the third Raikage. But yeah, he couldn't do it, so he's below it. So and this is like an imperfect version of the Rasen Shuriken, and if he were to go up against Sage Mode Naruto, he'd lose. So it's a bad show there. But yeah, I'm gonna be getting my donation started up soon. So if you guys like want to start donating money to me, you know, you don't have to, but it's just like something for me to like get somewhat of monetization. Because as of right now, I don't have like any monetization coming from YouTube. Like YouTube does not monetize me. They don't pay me to make videos. So right now, the best way to get income is like just to get donations from people. So if you guys want to donate to me, I'm gonna make a PayPal specifically for that, and then you guys can like donate to me and give me paper and shit like that. And I will humbly give you guys like an appreciation, a thank you message. I'll do whatever. Like you can donate me because I'll do anything for money. I'll do damn near anything for some cash. I ain't gonna cap, like except for like get naked on the internet and like do some gay shit. But like aside from that, like I'll look a homeless person's ass crack to get some paper. I shouldn't have said that. That's gonna get clipped. I can already tell it's gonna get clipped. But yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna be getting my PayPal started up so that way you guys can like send me money. Also just for a sense of like you guys sending me money currently. You guys can like send me money to my Cash App right here, which I'll put down in the description. Give me a second. Let me just shut off my screen real quick. I'll like put down my cash app real quick. So you guys like, if you guys want to send me some money, you can. I'm not gonna force you guys to. That'd be wrong of me. I'm not gonna like obligate you guys to send me money. Like, dude, it's your choice. If you don't want to send me money, I'm not gonna get mad at it. It's okay. It's your money. You worked for it. You worked hard for it. So I'm not gonna like hold that against you. You know. So if you do want to pay me, if you do want to send me some money, I'll end up doing some fights for you guys and stuff like that. I'll end up like just I would like make whatever videos you guys want. You know, so yeah, just cash at me $1 if you want to. I'll be fine with that. Like, dude, it's whatever to me. Cash at me $1. But the max I will be taking is $100. That is I appreciate you, Jared. But this is like the max I will receive from you guys is $100. I will not be taking anything more than that. I just don't think it's right because if you guys like send me $1,000, I'm gonna send it right back to you because it just doesn't make sense to do that. You guys are like, it's just I'm not worth $1,000. Like I'm a regular dude from down the street. I make YouTube videos. Like I don't deserve $1,000 from you guys, man. And not saying that you guys don't have it. I'm just saying I don't deserve it, you know. So the most I'll be receiving from anybody is $100. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna like put my Cash App in the little in the what's it called? What I'm saying? Oh yeah, I'm gonna put like my Cash App in the comments, and you guys can like send me some paper if you want to. You don't have to. Like I said, I'm not begging you to. You know, just do you. You know, if you want to donate, you can donate until I get my PayPal up. Until then though, until I get my PayPal up, you guys can like donate. Cash App is where it's at right now, and my cash tag is right here. Copy. Here you go. That is my cash tag. You guys can send me money if you guys want to. I'll give you guys like 2 minutes to like copy it down, or if you guys want to like send me some money right now, you can. I'm not gonna hold it against you if you don't. But yeah, so just like leave. I'm gonna leave this up for like another minute, and I'm gonna end the stream after that. But yeah, that's just like for what it is right now. Like I said, not begging for anything, but the most I will receive for you guys is $100. And if it's anything above that, if it's like a 101 or like 105, I'm gonna keep it. But if it's like $200 or like 150, I'm gonna send it back because it's just not. There's no point, you know. Just it doesn't make sense. So I'm not gonna do all that stuff. And I don't even think I'm worth $100 to be honest. Like I'm just a random YouTuber, dude. Like I don't even deserve that, man. Like cool off. I feel like you guys can like have way better uses of your money than like sending it to like some dude named Demigod on the internet. Like, come on now, doesn't make sense. But yeah, if you guys want to send me like $5 or something, hey, it's fine. Like I said, if you don't have any money or to give up, it's okay. It's perfectly okay, man. I have no problem with that. If you don't, you don't. If you do, you do. I'm not gonna hold it against you. That's your money, and if you don't got it, you don't got it. I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be salty. Dude, come on now. I have a job. I have money. It's just like it's a side hustle basically. Like if I get paper, I get paper. It's whatever. So yeah, if you don't want to send me money, or if you don't have the time to, or if you just don't have you just don't have the funds to do it right now, hey man, do you? It's okay. Not gonna get mad. Not gonna complain. It's whatever. But yeah, it's been your boy Demigod. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. And yeah, I sent you money in 3 years. I appreciate that, man, Jerry. But yeah, it's been your boy Demigod. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope you guys entertained you guys. I hope it made you guys laugh. I hope you guys just enjoyed everything. I hope I did everything possible to entertain you. And yeah, it's been your boy. I'm out. Peace.